The Manila Film Center. It is said to be home to hundreds of wandering ghosts. But why? Let us go back to the 18th of January in 1981. Despite the downhill trend of the Philippine economy, the country's First Lady, Imelda Marcos, plodded along with her grandiose schemes. She had the notion of turning the Philippines into the Cannes of Asia by starting an international film festival. She decided to build a huge structure that was designed on the lines of the Parthenon. She ignored several bad omens. Unfortunately, it appears that both Ferdinand Marcos and his wife, Imelda, began to change the building plans while the structure was being built, forcing construction delays. As a result, the center was being completed as quickly as possible in time for its inaugural film festival. 1,000 workers constructed the lobby in 72 hours, a job which would normally entail 6 weeks of labor. On November 18, 1981, shortly before 3 o'clock a.m., the scaffolding and wooden support gave way while cement was being leveled on the 6th floor of the half-finished Manila Film Center, killing several construction workers. However, according to the Marcos-controlled press, 28 workers were killed in the accident, and some say only 15 were dead. Rumor had it that 168 had died. Betty Benitez, wife of Imelda's assistant minister, Conrado Benitez, who was in charge of the project for the First Lady, was called to the scene. The building was due to open for the festival. Therefore, instead of halting the project for a rescue attempt, Betty ordered, "Pour the cement." The bodies and some of the still alive people were buried on the spot in a rush to finish the building for Imelda Marcos Film Festival and the Miss Universe pageant. A few months later, Betty was killed in a bizarre accident. People soon said the film festival building was haunted. People hear cries and moans, see apparitions as well as bleeding walls, and arms sticking out from under doors. Imelda Marcos called in a medium who was said to be able to communicate with the deceased, and be brought to the film festival building. The medium went into a trance. Normally, he spoke only in his native dialect. But in the trance, he suddenly spoke in English. "Now we are 169, he intoned. "Betty is with us." In a 2005 documentary produced by GMA Network Channel 7, Eyewitness, all 169 workers were traced and the records show that not more than a dozen died. Furthermore, all the bodies were retrieved and were given a proper burial. Imagine, with those numbers, you could be able to throw one hell of a ghost party.